Hello everyone, it's Friday, it's just after 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. in the UK, and this is Stephen. I'm doing some more testing. I actually got a copy of the Microsoft Edge Chrome based browser today, and I'm running Restream through that browser, and it's looking good. So I just thought I'd come live and have a chat with everyone. It is Friday evening in the UK, and normally would have had a busy day out and about, it being Easter Friday, but we did get a chance to actually go out there once, and I'm grateful for that. If you are watching live, whether you're watching on Twitch, Facebook, Periscope, Mixer, YouTube, Facebook, or Facebook, then please do say hello. I want to see whether the chat's actually working and everything actually comes through. Right, okay, so we are still awaiting the government's decision in the UK as to what's going to happen with regards to staying at home and only going out once a day for exercise and only going shopping when we need to, and generally keeping our social distance from people. We managed to do that. And I've got to say that majority of people that we've come across when we've been out on our daily walk have been more than appreciative of the fact that we step aside, then they step aside, and everybody's taking care of everybody else. And we're all trying to do our best for the NHS, and hopefully we will, in the next 2 weeks, reach the peak and go over the top of the curve, and figures will start to fall. It does sound like the government and our health service and our civil service have things under control, and it's difficult. It's beautiful outside. It's over 60 degrees, and it's been nice to sit out in the garden. I'm very fortunate to have a garden to sit outside in, so I'm very appreciative of that. And I say hello to, right, I know I'm live on Twitch, chatting, and I got total followers, one more follower. Good. All right, if you're watching now on Facebook, thank you. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to, sorry, let's get this in the right way around. I'm going to hide that message. And when you click on it, you can switch on the thermometer on and off. You can switch off the days in quarantine on and off. And you can edit either of those. So let me go over to, you can actually see that. That's good. So I need to make sure it's getting used to a different browser. I'm going to close that and stay here. And hopefully this is still working on Restream. Just a moment. Right, okay. So I've got the live studio and I've also got the studio here. Right, so I'm in the studio on Be Live, and you can actually see everything that's going on. If you are watching live, then thank you. So we've got two new widgets that you can actually use. You've got the days in quarantine up there, somewhere around there, and then the temperature is the bottom right hand corner. These have been described as fun things to do whilst you're live. I think the best thing to do whilst we're live is this. Okay, so now back to the screen. Right, I just want to talk about something. Before I do, I'm going to show you how to actually create a broadcast. So I'm going to set a destination, and destination is Facebook. And I'm going to go to a group, and I want the Be Live as group. Okay, and what am I doing? What am I doing? So it's Microsoft Edge. Spell it would be good, wouldn't it? Even on Microsoft Edge, I'm going to take that out. I'm going to type that in again. If you're watching me anywhere, please do say hello. I'm going to save that. That's set, and I can press the button and I can go live. And we're going to count down in a minute. And as I said, I'm actually going live in the Belivers group. Hello, Belivers. It's good to be here. It's currently sort of 6:10 in the UK, 1:10 Eastern. I'm just here for a chat because I can. One of the beauties of having Be Live is you can go live any time of day or night. And I'm actually going live today just for a chat. So if you want to pop in for a chat, then basically you can. And if you've anything you'd like to say in relation to Be Live, or in relation to the internet, or in relation to Easter, then you're more than welcome to actually join me live on this broadcast. We live in I'm going to say interesting times. We live in difficult times. No matter which of the broadcasting platforms you're using, and I can name them all. I can name them as Be Live, StreamYard, Zoom, et al. The internet is squealing. The internet has problems. There are so many people going live that, irrespective of the platform you're on, whether it be Live or StreamYard or Zoom, you're going to be having problems because bandwidth is getting squeezed and things are not as perfect as they should be. And for that, all I can say is that behind the scenes of all three of those, the engineers are working hard to actually maintain the service that we've come to expect. Now, I'm going to say nobody's going to be perfect. And if you find perfect, then please do tell me. But it's difficult times. There are so many people going live on the internet. Oh, if you've not seen me before, I'm Stephen Healy. I'm the guy who writes the free Udemy course. And you find me in Be Lives as well. The best that you can do if you've got problems is to actually report it whilst you're live, and somebody will try to get to you. But you've got to remember that there are thousands of broadcasts a day on Be Live, and there may be a slight delay before people actually get round to you. But they are trying the hardest, and that's every single technician behind every single live broadcasting platform that there is, including Facebook. There is nobody who's immune to the fact that we're all going live streaming, and we just got to bear it. We just got to bear it. I mean, it doesn't matter what system you're on. One day, one system will perform better than another one. Then the following day, the position will be switched. And if you have any questions, I'm going to say hi to Facebook user, and I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to post a link afterwards. There is a link that you need to click because I can't see who you are. Now they can, well, people in Be Livers can, but I can't. Reason being, Facebook decided to protect us, and they will not show Be Live your information, your picture or your name, unless you give permission. And we'll post the link for you to do that after this broadcast. That's true of all groups where you're using Be Live to broadcast. People have to give permission for their name and picture to be shown. Okay, now I can see you are watching. I'm good. I'm just going to go over to another browser, and over there, Nawab. Nice to see you. Nawab is on Facebook, and also Tom, who's on Facebook as well. Hello. And Patricia. Hello, Patricia. Long time no see. We've got to catch up soon. Okay, so I am, if you didn't see those messages, then I've got to explain that what I'm actually doing with this broadcast, excuse me a moment, is that this broadcast is going out to the Be Livers group, but it's also going out to other networks as well. As I say, hello to Rosa and hello to Patricia again, and everybody is here, which is good. So I'm going to try and find where I am. Okay, now the whole point of this, I like testing new things. I love testing new things, and what we're always looking for is a browser that doesn't gobble up all your computer processing power or memory. And I got a message on my desk today which said there's an update on Microsoft Edge. And the update is now released in the UK. I know we're always behind the times, but the update they've released in the UK to Microsoft Edge is the Chrome version, which is based on the same Chromium that Google Chrome is based on. So I thought that I would take it for a spin today, and I'm actually broadcasting not from Chrome, but from Microsoft Edge. Now, you can try this for yourself, but do not do it with the production show. Update Microsoft Edge to Chromium. What I'm trying to do is discover, I've been told that Microsoft Edge uses less memory than Chrome and is all around faster. So I'm just going to see what the quality of the recording is when I finish this. And it's interesting that Microsoft has sort of said, well, we give in. Chrome wins, but we still want to have our own browser. So Microsoft Edge is now Chrome, and it means that anything you do on Google Chrome works on Microsoft Edge. And I've been testing this all day. This is BeLive on Microsoft Edge. I've been testing Facebook. I've been testing Restream.io. Everything I've touched has worked, and screen sharing works as well, as you being proved at the moment if you're watching this, because this screen is being shared out at the moment to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, and several Periscope too. If you're watching on Periscope, hello. So several different destinations at the same time. I'm doing that by sharing my BeLive Studio 2 across to Restream.io and then going out that way. And that's one way that at the moment we can actually do it. Now, it works perfectly when it's just me. I've got to say that's the caveat, that it works perfectly when it's just me. It gets more complicated when you've got several people on screen. We did a test last week and it was a bit jittery. So anything you can do on Google Chrome, and I can actually, hello, Alaji, nice to see you. Thank you for joining me. And Alaji is watching in the BeLivers group. Let's just switch over back to Restream.io and catch up with the comments. I think I'm up to date with the comments there, so I'm going to take that comment off screen and come back to my main studio, which I think, excuse me, ducking and diving, is there. Okay. Oh, the t-shirt, it was a gift. Ramlide are, well, Rammstein you've probably heard of. Ramlide are a tribute band who normally play gigs throughout the UK playing the Rammstein set, and Angelica's son Martin is the lead guitar, so we've seen them perform quite a few times. So I thought I'd wear the t-shirt to promote Ramlide. You find them on YouTube, just type in Ramlide, and if rock is your thing, then just go and check it out. So I'm just chatting today. If you've got anything at all, I just want to, my main point though is very simple, and I want to close that and come back to the studio, which is here. Nice, yeah. Okay, I'm back. And say hello to Yvette. Yvette, nice to see you, and thank you for joining me. Right, so all software engineers involved in live broadcasting at the moment are Trojans. They're doing their best to actually keep the live video side of the internet working, and it doesn't matter which system you're on. At the moment, we've just got to live with the fact that occasionally they're going to have hiccups. And one of the things that David Burrows and I have a show which is normally on a Monday, and we have this discussion every couple of months or so, which is simple and straightforward. The premise is that live broadcasting, like I'm doing now, is not television. It never will be. We are not going to be broadcast quality because we're not broadcasting. We're not broadcasting to the world. We're broadcasting to a network that we've created on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or Mixer or Periscope. We're not global broadcasters, and things are going to go wrong. There are things that I could do wrong. There are things that the software will do, and we've got to work through it. Nothing is going to be perfect for a long time. We're still pioneers. We're still people who are at the forefront of technology. If you're broadcasting live now, you're one of a very small percentage of people around the globe who are broadcasting. Let that sink in. You're a pioneer. You're leading the way. This is not. You're helping. Every broadcast you do helps. Every time that we go live, I can speak about Be Live, not about everybody else, but every broadcast we do is monitored by a program. There's nobody watching you. It's monitored, and the health of your broadcast is monitored to make sure that the resources that you need are to hand, so that when you share your screen or share an image, here's one of my favorite images. Okay, that's Balti, by the way, and Balti is a friend to myself and to RJ Resin, and we are bot people, and Balti leads the way. The engineers are working behind the scenes. This is never going to be perfect, and if you're looking for perfection, if you find it, as I say, then please let me know. It's close. It's getting closer. I mean, if I go back with my colleagues, I go back 5 years in live broadcasting, which is when it really began with Blab. If we look at what the quality was then to what the quality is now, there is no comparison. It's night and day. Things have improved so much. And it's because we use the system and we report back that the engineers can actually tweak it and make it better each day. And it does get better every single day. Yeah, there is nobody working against us. We're all on the same side. So if there are any questions, I'm going to go back to my Restream studio, and I've got a question in there. Let's show that on screen. I know you can't see it in Be Livers, but has Be Live made it possible? Stephen Stay is watching elsewhere. He's actually watching, I believe he's watching on Mixer. Has Be Live made it possible to disable audio enhancement yet? It messes up the sound of live musicians. I know that they know about it. They know about the musicians' situation, and that's why it's on the roadmap to actually raise the bit rate to 128 bps from the current 64. Whether, can you tell me a little more? Have you actually read that, Stephen? Audio enhancement. I'm not sure of where you're speaking, so I can't say any more. Can you tell me a bit more? And over to the next comment, Rosa is saying, I've been trying to figure out which platform to use. Be Live seems intriguing. I like the way I can have many people in the room with Zoom. Would love to know how these and others compare. On Be Live, you can have 4 people on screen. It's designed to be 4 people. You can have 10 people down in the staging area. You can swap people in that, but it's only 4 people on screen at any one time. However, given that if you've got Celebrity Squares and you've got 9 people on screen, people don't go looking to talk. In my opinion, this is purely my opinion. 4 people on screen works well because everybody, if you go live for an hour, everybody talks for a quarter of an hour. If you've got 9 people on screen, everybody talks for 7 minutes. If you've got 21 people on screen, everybody talks for 3 minutes. Or, more than likely, the loudest person actually talks for longer. So I'm going to say that I'm believe in 4 people on screen being enough. I know systems have got 6, but this simply works. It's tried and tested. It doesn't tax, because you've got to remember that people are actually running this software on not only the newest machines, on the older machines as well, and it's got to perform well there too. So the BeLive system is open to a wide range of hardware. Hardware up to 4 years old will run quite happily. BeLive will run quite happily. I don't know. I mean, Rosa, what I would do is to actually take the 14-day trial, but you can actually try the free. You take the 14-day trial, and then you can actually either upgrade, or you can just continue to try the free system, and you can do as many broadcasts as you want with 4 people on screen. You just don't have all the facilities. So you just have to decide, really, and the only way to do that is to actually by trying it out. So thank you for your comment. And okay, and somebody has had a comment blocked. All right, okay, I'm going to show Steve's updated. Zoom and StreamYard disable audio enhancement, which you discovered creates the live music issue. FB Live does it. Okay, I'll chase that up and over to Rosa, and Rosa is saying thanks. Okay, so let's go back to the studio. I've got to remember which way I've got this set up. So I'm back in the studio. You've been watching me in BeLivers. Thank you. I've not seen many questions coming through, so hopefully this is making sense. I was over in the other studio a moment ago. So I do 7 to 9 shows on BeLive every week. I nary have a problem. And if I do, I just simply refresh. If I do have a problem, I can always go to the question mark bottom right-hand corner of the screen and report it whilst I'm live. That's the most effective way of doing it. Right, to everybody who's watching in the BeLivers group, I'd like to say thank you for watching. We've been going just over a quarter now, and take care. And I'll probably see you again over the Easter period. Before I go, though, I do want to say that my free training starts live on Tuesday the 14th of April, 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK. If you want to join me, then you can you can just put a comment below this broadcast, and you can attend the course live and come on screen. So I'm going to hide that and come back to me. There's Balti. I'll come back again and say hello to Faith News. Hello, nice to see you. And yeah, I mean, we're all free to decide which system's best for us, and the grass is always greener. But I've been with BeLive now since October 2016. I'm lucky to actually work behind the scenes. And if I was asked which platform do you recommend, then the answer is simple and straightforward: BeLive. BeLive is always listening. There are people who actually, good friends now, who actually watch the conversations that go on in BeLivers and actually respond to them. BeLive support is 24/7 at the moment. It's it's like everything. It's like the internet. It's a bit stretched. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Take care, and I shall see you later this weekend. So BeLivers, thank you, and goodbye for now. So I'm going to stop the stream. So that's stop the stream in BeLivers. I can stop sharing the screen and come back to here. Okay, and put my camera back on. Right, okay, and thank you, Rose. I'm going to take that off now. You have my full attention. I did that short broadcast into BeLivers. Now I'm back. What's the benefits of the Edge Chrome version, Stephen? From Joe. I don't know. I only started using it this morning. So first benefit is that I'm a bit of a rebel, Joe. You might not know this, but I always like to try something new. It takes up less memory. So it's not as processor hungry, which means that the broadcast that I'm doing now, the processor has been a lot happier. I don't know. Ask me again after Easter, and I'll give you a reasoned review of Microsoft Edge Chrome. But I'm liking it. It doesn't take up, if I go to my CPU now, my CPU currently is running at 32%, and Microsoft Edge is running at 20% of that. So in terms of CPU usage and memory usage, then it seems to be very tidy, and that's what I want. The smaller the footprint of the browser, the better the quality. And I'm going to be checking the quality because I'm actually going out on Restream.io, and this is live from their studio. And I'm going to Twitch, Facebook, Periscope, Mixer, YouTube, and well, 3 places on Facebook, and it's just so sweet. So ask me again on Tuesday, and I've got this new button in Restream.io because I'm coming from their live studio. This is not a BeLive broadcast. I've got a new button just down there, and it says invite guests. It's not working yet, but when this does go 2 to 4 people on screen and broadcasts out to 30 different destinations, this is one to watch. If you want to try anything out this weekend, if you've got a spare few moments, go across to Restream.io, and I'm going to put the name in so you can actually see it. Give me a second. I'm just typing. See, I could actually put this in the comments in 20 different places, and I'm going to do that in a minute just for fun. I'm going to add the caption and show it on screen. There's no comma in there. It should just be Restream.io. So miss the comma out and just use Restream. And out on my, oh right, okay, give it a bash. Yeah, do give it a bash, because it's just a small footprint. That's what attracts me. I'm just, there's my light. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try this because I should be able to comment on Twitch. And I'm going to all of this. So you see that comment on Twitch, you will see it on Periscope. I want to see what it looks like on Periscope. Restream.io. So I'm messing about again. Okay, so I've done 2. Right, so from within Restream, I can actually send messages out as well as receive them publicly on Facebook and publicly on where am I today? I'm on Twitch, Periscope, Mixer, YouTube. Just having fun. Right, well, in the UK, Friday night is fish and chips night. Our local fish and chip shop is closed. However, such is the inventiveness of the British that somebody has started a collect service where you can order your fish and chips in advance and then you can go and pick them up. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I wish you all a peaceful weekend. May the sun continue to shine, and I'll be back again undoubtedly over the weekend. I'm having too much fun using Restream.io, and I can't stop broadcasting. I've got another hobby though. I'm actually getting back into programming. So thank you for watching me. You know you can catch me live everywhere, and take care. I'll see you all again soon. So, oh, 2 minutes, comments come in. Right, and comment from Rosa, enjoy fish and chips. Thank you, we will. Okay, So thank you to everybody who watches live. Live is the best way to make friends. Live is the best way to actually interact with people around the globe, and it will always be so. So to do this, you need patience, persistence, and the will to win. If you've got those, you've cracked it. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon.